Hang out with me while I do a makeup look with the Scooby-Doo palette from Glamlite. Isn't that cool? It's got like, it changes when you go like this. And I also have the brushes as well. So I don't know what I'm doing. I never do. I just kind of pick up a palette, look at the colors and go, ooh, that's what I want to use today, and away I go. So I'm looking at this palette. I'm really liking these colors right here. So I'm going to try and do something with those. So I'm going to start with the darkest color and I'm going to put it on my lid. I'm like so specific, right? So I'm just going to put this all over my lid. I'm going to try, for some reason I feel like a smoky kind of something today. So I'm just going to do that. And if this is your first time with me, just so you know, I have a disability in my hands. And so you're going to see me like moving my head a lot and like holding the brushes in like this weird way because that's how I have to do it in order to kind of get things done. So I'm just going to go up here. I did a little oopsie there. I think I'm going to fix that with the concealer that I used. Well, actually it's an eye primer. I usually use concealer, but I trying the makeup with Yolanda. She's got like an eye base and I'm trying that. And so far I like it. It's thicker than a lot of the other stuff and I don't find it to like really dry out my eyelids. Because my eyelids aren't actually very oily, only in like the very front part, like for about ½ an inch, not even, and then after that they're not. So I find that when I use a lot of primers, what happens is it makes my eyelid like super dry, and then everything I put on top of it after that just looks really cakey, so I don't like that. So I'm going to put this up a little bit here. And you know what? Yeah, no, I think I'll just leave it as is, like that. I was going to put a little bit up more. You know, sometimes you don't go in with a plan. You just kind of, you know, just want to play around. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Hopefully today it works because you're here watching me do it. So I'm just going to go up to here. I was going to take that part off, but I thought, you know what? I'll just bring it like up a little bit more, like this. And see what that turns into. I'm really liking this color. It's really nice. I would tell you the name of it, but I don't think these have any names actually. And usually I can't anyway, because I can't see because I need reading glasses. And then the names are like so little, I can't even see them anyway on a good day with my glasses on. So yeah. I put this here. I'm just going to leave it across like that. Then I'm going to take, they have a fluffy brush in here. Love the color of these, by the way. They're like really cool. So I'm just going to go and I'm just going to go around the edges here. And just lightly go around there. There's no color on this brush. I'm just going around the edges here. And we'll see what happens. So believe it or not, this is how I do a lot of my looks. I just, yeah, I just kind of grab a palette and just get in there and try something new. Or if I've seen something on Instagram or something like that, I might try it out. What's really funny that I do a lot is like I'll see some, you know, things on Instagram, and then like I'll take 3 things that I saw and like put them together and see, you know, what I got, and then put like my own kind of, you know, spin on it. So I tend to do that a lot. Just brushing that off. This is really dark, hey? You get a color this dark, and like if it doesn't work out, it's gonna be really noticeable. So we'll just work with this. Go around like here. just with the fluffy brush, I'm just gonna try and make it like a little bit rounder around here. And I don't like the way that corner looks there, so you know, it's all about making it the way that you want it. So I don't like that. I don't think it's filled in enough, so I'm just gonna put that in a little bit more. Okay, and do a little tap tap here. There, I think that's a little bit better. Put this up a little bit. My hoods, I have hooded eyes, and my hoods are not equal. So, yeah, I try to get my eyes like as equal as possible, but sometimes it's really just not possible. And then if you have hooded eyes, you know that some days, you know, one eye will be, you know, the hoods aren't always the same. So some days they're a little bit droopier, and then you tend to have one that is a droopier anyway, and then it'll be even more droopy. So you just gotta kind of work around it and do the best that you can with getting them to look about as equal as possible. So I'm just bringing this up here, and you can see that it's making the green a little bit lighter here. So I'm just gonna brush that off, and I'm just gonna look at this color. This is the second color that I chose here, and I just want to see if it's enough of a difference from the first color. And let's see, it looks like it might be. So I'm going to take this color again, and then I'm just this brush again, sorry, and I'm gonna go up here just for a little bit to see if it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. So I just want to make sure that it is separate enough, the color, so that you're gonna see a difference. Because what happens sometimes is if you make the colors that you're putting together too close together, it just makes your eye look muddy. So the colors are so close together that it just looks like a bunch of darkness or a bunch of, you know, shades of green or whatever, and it doesn't, you know, there's not enough distinction from color to color, and then it just makes the eye look that you're doing muddy. So I'm just gonna go around here, put it around. So I'm gonna put this one as well. So here for me, I always have like a little bit of a dark spot there because I have an actual indentation in my skin there. Don't know why, never had a scar, never had anything there, but for some reason there's an indentation, and so color tends to pocket in there, and there's really nothing that I can do to fix that. So I usually just go around and try to lighten it up a little bit with a brush. So I'm just going to go with the fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to do the same thing and just kind of try to whittle away the edges. Then see what we're going to get with that. Alrighty. So then I also have a yellow color right here. I don't think that I want to go more green. I think I want to get a yellow for like a contrasting color. So I'm going to get this color right here. Or should I do orange? Because that's an orange color right here too. I think I'll do the yellow. Let's see. So we're going to take that and just putting it on the side, and then I'm just going to go around here to the edges and just apply the yellow. So I'm melding it down into the other color. It's really quiet in here. I'm going to put a little extra right where that ridge is on my eye. See if that helps. And then I'm going to bring this around here. So around the edges of my eye. And I'm doing this super, super light, so it's not taking away the green at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around here, and again, bring it down a little bit, very, very lightly, so it's not taking away the green. Just very, very lightly, so they look like they're blending in together. Go here. Bringing it all the way up. A little bit here. See all that powder that's just flying around? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna just a little bit more in here, so it's going more towards the green with a little bit more yellow sticking out. And I'm gonna do the same here. Just lightly doing it. So again, I'm not disturbing the green. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I see this shimmer color right here, and I'm going to put that in the middle just because I feel like it. So this, I'm just gonna just going to the outer, a little bit into the crease. Then you can put it on the other side. Start in the middle, up. Going towards the outer corner. And going into the crease. There we are. And I'm just going to grab a makeup wipe and I'm just going to clean it up. So I'm back. I've cleaned up around my eye area. I've put on foundation, some concealer, and a little bit of bronzer around my cheek area. And now I'm just going to powder it all off. That takes me a long time, so I tend to do it when I'm not filming, or not film it. And I'm using this brush from Sigma, and I really like it because I like the shape of it, especially for going around your eyes, because see how it goes, it's got that point and it goes right there, and it just seems to just fit perfectly, and it even goes by your nose too, so you don't have to squish your nose over to get the powder there. It just fits right in, so I really like it for that. And it is the Kabuki 4D HD brush from Sigma. So it's like literally, I got it from them and it's become like one of my favorite brushes. I just absolutely love it. Like, look at that. It just fits right in there. It's just so easy. And like with my hands, it doesn't hurt. It's just so easy to use for me. And like it just fits into all the little crevices, which is like always a plus, right? So here, I'm just gonna powder that on. I don't really like to be glowy at all. I am glowy because I have combination oily skin, which is probably why I don't like to be glowy. I'm always glowy whether I like it or not. Like, so look at this spot right here. Like, what is that doing? Like, can you calm down, you know? So I'm just gonna go around and do that. Okay, then I am going to grab another Sigma brush. So this is the Sigma, it's the powder sculpt. So I'm grabbing that one. And sorry about that. Grabbing my Lorella Get Snatched palette, which is like one of my faves. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna take this medium color here, and then I'm just gonna sort of go over what I did there. Just kind of like almost like setting it with powder, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going here, and then I had put some along here as well, just to kind of give my face like a little bit more of an angular shape, which I do not have naturally because I have quite the little chubby face. Well, I don't say little, I got a big head, so it's a big chubby face, but chubby nonetheless. So I'm gonna go here and do that, and then I am also going to put on a little bit of blush, and that I will take from the Blooms palette from Playing in Makeup by Yolanda. I'm so on the fly, like, you know, normally you watch people and they have this all together, but anyway, this is how I do my makeup, crazy and just kind of you know, on the fly. This is, I just decide to do it. I decide what I'm going to do on the spur of the moment. Yeah, that is just the way I do it. I try to do makeup every day because it just makes me happy and it's just fun to play. So I don't really like come in with a plan when I have time and my hands are feeling okay. I come and I do it and it just makes me feel better. It's just a way for me to be creative. So yeah, I don't have like, oh, I'm gonna do the, you know, this on Monday at 3 o'clock or, you know, anything like that, or I'm gonna do this particular kind of look. I don't even do that. So this is how I do it. Yeah, crazy, right? So I've done that, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go get the Scooby palette because we're gonna go under here and do a little something something. So I picked up this brush again from the Scooby-Doo palette. This is the one that we used the first time around. So I'm just going to go in, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this lighter color right here and go down on the bottom. So I'm going to go here. Usually I do the darker color, but for some reason today I don't feel like being like super dark around the eye. So I'm just going to go here and just go around. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Go around the eye. To there as well. And I think I'm going to take like a smaller brush. They have a pointed one in here. And I'm going to do a little bit of the yellow. I feel like I want a little bit of the yellow under there, even though yellow's like might make me look sickly, but well, no, not the yellow. Yeah, the yellow, because I've got that over here. So, and this is the color that I use, so we're gonna use that one. And I'm just gonna go just slightly underneath, right? So not really far down. I've got wrinkles under there. I can't afford to go too far down, but I'm just gonna go like around here, just so it kind of, you know, matches like what I did around this area right here. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Just bring it under. Just bring it under, just slightly, not too much. And then I'm gonna bring it around to where the yellow is here. I'm just trying to shape that one up a little bit more, okay? So, then we have the yellow right here. And then I'm going to put some eyeliner on. So I don't really think I need too much drama with this look. I mean, it's really high, it's green, it's bright. Hello? Just got a little fluff in my eye. Always happens when I'm doing my makeup for some reason. So I'm just going to go through here and I'm just going to make like a little itty bitty liner. I don't want anything too major. This is, oh my goodness, I don't even know what it is. I know it's from Urban Decay, but I'm not really like sure of the thing because everything, like every single bit of writing has been basically taken off of it. So I don't even know like what it is. It's just, it's a pen. It's a liquid pen. That's what I know. I'm just going to turn this off because somebody is... Okay, so I'm just going to go. So the corner of my eye, like, so just the very bottom, like you see right here where you see that little part right here, I'm just going to go right there and go up. And then just go back. That's all I'm going to do. I don't think I really need much going into this, you know, because the look is already so much. It's so deep a color and everything, so I'm just going to leave that as is. So I'm just going to go on the other side as well and try to do the same thing. My eyes, however, are not the same. I don't know if you have that problem as well, but I try to make them like as close as I can. But they're literally, they don't droop the same, they don't, you know, whichever. So I try to make them as close as I can. But yeah, they don't even, like the corners don't even work the same. So I'm going to go like that. And then I'm just going to do like a straight line, like right across. I'm not going to do it thicker or anything like that, just right across my eye. So how I do that is I put this to the side. See how the brushes are up like that? Because I put it into the cap wrong one time, but it still works awesome. So good for Urban Decay. So I'm just going to go like this, right? So, and I'm going to lift up my chin lightly, slightly, sorry, not lightly, just so I can make sure that I get like right along the line of my lashes, and I just kind of stamp it on there, right? So I just have a line. My lashes don't have a thick line, I don't have anything like that. I'm just trying to make it pretty simple because I think that I've got enough going on with just the eye look right there. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Just stamp it across there. And I think this one went up a little bit higher on the other side, so I'm just going to grab that. And then ta-da, that's that. Pretty simple for the liner. I don't think I need too much else going on here. I love like really bright and standout-ish kind of eye looks if you haven't noticed. And so yeah, don't really need too much going on with the liner and stuff. In this one, I'm using the mascara. It's the Maybelline Green Edition. So at Walmart, picked it up. Let's go. So I'm just going to do my mascara like this. I can't hold it with my thumb and my forefinger, so I have to hold it like this. And it's also, because of my wrist, it's difficult for me. So generally you should be going shimmy shimmy and then up and roll. But because of my wrist, I can't really do that rolling part. So that rolling part is like really painful, and my wrist would be like so swollen and hurting after. So I just do it this way instead. And I still do the shimmy, you know, like I do it up just so I can get it long because I can't do that roll. And then I can do the shimmy part with my head, right? Then I'm gonna go to the other side. One of these days I'm gonna master lashes, but lashes, again, something very hard for me to do with my hands because I can't even hold the tool to like put the lashes in. So I have to learn how to do them with my hand, probably my other fingers too, because I can't really even like pinch the lashes with my thumb and forefinger. I'll figure it out though, right? I figured out how to do other stuff, so I'll figure it out. One day you will see me wearing lashes every day and I'll be so excited that I've figured it out how to do it. So, and I'm just doing the tip of the wand and then just going up like that. So I'm literally just using the tip and just going all along. And like, see, even that's painful, like that kind of hurts. So that's, you know, why you don't see me like wearing lashes and stuff like that, because just that little movement is a bit much for me. So go this side as well. I mean, mascara is just one of those things that's just difficult for me to do. It just drives me crazy. And I usually end up, I'm actually surprised I haven't done it this time. I usually end up with like, you know, some mascara over here or here or here or somewhere where I don't want it to be is where it ends up going. So I'm going to do a little bit of a neutral lip because I don't really need anything that's too out there. So I am using, just going to thing my hand here. This is called Coffee by the Crayon Case. So I'm going to go, I don't really overline my lips or anything like that. So I like my Cupid's hole. I like the way it is. So I usually kind of leave it the same. Little dry part on my lip there, sorry. It's winter here in Canada, so chapped lips are a thing. And it's February, so it's chilly. It's sunny outside, but it's actually really chilly out, so the weather loves to do that to you. You look outside and the sun is out and you're like, oh wow, it's a beautiful sunny day. You go out there and you freeze your butt off. Like, I know it's cold out there though today because I'm seeing like leaves flying by my window and I'm on the second floor, right? So okay. Then I'm lining the bottom. One of these days I'm gonna experiment with lip shapes. I'm bored of mine, so there's just so many things that you can do with makeup. That's one of the things that I love about it, you know? Like, you can change the shape of your lips, you can do this, you can do that. Like, it's just so much fun. And I don't always succeed at all of them, but it's fun to try, right? You just practice until you get it. Like, I mean, I couldn't even put on eyeshadow properly when I started, right? But eventually, you know, I'm getting better. And I really started on Twitter, like putting up my looks and stuff like that, and I wasn't very good. You know what? The people on there in the beauty community were just like so nice to me, and you know, they would point out the positives. They would, you know, they wouldn't go, oh my god, that looks gross. They'd be like, you know, give me tips like, you know, try it like this, or you know, try this product or whatever. And yeah, I really, really appreciated that. It really helped me, you know, to keep going. This is just something that I found after I got hurt that just, I don't know, just made me feel good to do this. And so I just decided that, you know, I'm going to figure out how to do makeup and, you know, do something that just makes me happy. So yeah, I really appreciated that. And you know, nobody making fun of me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So while people tell you all this stuff about the beauty community, I honestly don't have that to say, because from the time I started with my makeup, I don't know what made me want to, you know, put it out there, but I did. And I've had nothing but kindness, you know, from people. So yeah, I've never had anybody in the beauty community, like people who have seen my looks or whatever. I've had people tell me that I'm ugly and I'm too old and all that kind of stuff, but it's never come from, you know, like somebody else who's doing looks or anything like that. If it's always, they've always been defending me or saying nice things to me or encouraging me and being like, you know, like I say, nothing derogatory, just like, hey, like, try this, you know, oh, you're getting so much better, all that kind of stuff. Just very encouraging and supportive. And yeah. So when you hear all that stuff about, oh, how ugly the beauty community is or whatever, and like, you know, with any group, there's, you know, there's people that are like that. That doesn't mean the whole community is like that. The people that I have run into that are like that are very few and far between. Like, I mean, not even on one hand can I count anybody who's ever said anything to me that was negative, or seen them say things to other people who are trying to learn makeup, you know, that are negative either. So anyway, this is the look. This is it. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So this is the Too Faced Melted Chocolate. So this is what I put in between the chocolate from Crayon Case. So my lips are just like all chocolate today. And what I really love about this is, I'll be damned, it smells like chocolate. So it'll make you a little bit hungry, but it'll also look really good on your lips. I think I might put... Let's see what I'll do here. Trying to see what kind of glitter we have here. Let's see what this one is. No, that's too chocolatey. No, so I guess I think I'll leave it as is, because I was thinking of maybe putting like a glitter in here. I suppose I could put the same one that I put over there and just put it here. Can't hurt. I like putting stuff in the corner. I just think it looks really cute. Some people don't like it. I do. I just think it brightens up like the front of your eye, which is like never a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. And you know, everybody's got their likes and dislikes. I happen to like this. If you don't like it, don't do it. As simple as that. So this is the look. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed your time, and I hope that you like this. And if you decide to try it, then let me know. And if there's any other color or anything that you'd like me to film, I'd be happy to do that. I hope you guys are having a great day.